ever seen those special TV shows or movies? You know the ones that are so wonderfully unintentionally bad and bring you so much joy and captivate you, but for all the wrong reasons?
Well, buckle up, Busters, because we here at B-Watch Rewatch absolutely live for these underdog gems. And now more than ever, it's important to take a break from the hard stuff. Come join your fellow B-Watchers as we escape from the chaos of life in our hilariously unhinged community.
So please, allow us,
Colin
and Cadence, a sibling duo that shares a passion for such cinematic excellence, to take you on a wild ride through all the TV shows and movie plots you never knew you needed to hear.
Hello, it's Colin.
Hi, it's Cadence.
And we're just giving you we're just having a little sit down today. Today's just a sit down.
We're just gonna have a little fireside, little chat.
No movies, no entertainment, no unhinged plots, just, little me and you.
Just us.
And you.
Welcome. Me and you and you and you and you.
And you and you and you.
Okay. So we're sitting down today to give you a little run through because we're changing things up a little bit. And we've mentioned this in the past that we're starting a Patreon and that we have officially started that Patreon. So yay, hooray.
And we've had a couple people
excited.
sign up and we're so excited about that. Thank you for signing up, you guys. I know you're listening.
We're stoked.
And I love you for it. Love you.
Yeah, we're just giving you a rundown about what we're doing in the future because things will be changing a slight little bit. So firstly, you've noticed we released 2 episodes of Baywatch Nights on the main feed. Those are previews because if you sign up for our Patreon and you become part of the Night Watch, that's the name of the group, which I thought was so fun.
Your nights will never be the same. I just want to tell you, your nights will never be the same.
If you thought your nights were going to be the same, they're not going to be.
Because Baywatch Nights, we've talked about it before, but it's taken us back to our roots, what started this whole wild ride. Very first thing we ever watched together and started commenting on like animals was Baywatch Hawaii back in the day. We loved it.
Commenting on like animals?
I know, I was trying to think of the right word. Commenting on like a bunch of fucking weirdos.
I love that. Commenting like animals.
Unhinged animals.
The unhinged animals that we are.
Baywatch is crazy. Actually, it was like between Baywatch Nights and Passions.
We love Passions.
Oh.
Now there's a TikTok that all they do is like little clips from Passions, and I never scroll past one of those because I'm just like, I miss that show so much.
Remember
it
Tabitha?
Was so insane. Oh,
Tabitha
and her
and
little
Timothy?
guy, yes.
Oh, yes.
And Teresa was in love with Ethan, and then Ethan had that cousin who had back in time in the Titanic, and she was living a past life, and there was curses.
Wasn't Ethan Crane's sister or mom friends with Princess Diana right before the accident?
Yes.
She was on the phone with her. Wow.
Was it Sheridan? I think it was Sheridan.
I think you're thinking Charity.
No, there's Charity, and then there's Sheridan, the rich lady.
I think you're
who was
right.
friends
It
with
was
Princess
Sheridan,
Diana.
and Charity was
Charity was the one that was in love with Miguel. Yes.
Oh, she loved Miguel, but she was a pure angel.
The
she had the
sweet little
purest
angel.
heart.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love Passions.
And then there was that married couple that we were always perplexed by because the guy was so hot and buff, but the wife had this old lady haircut.
Yeah, Sam, the police officer Sam.
Yes, Sam.
Oh,
Sam.
and then remember
Whitney.
Whitney, I can't believe you remember her name.
Yes.
And Whitney was kind of conniving. She was a little bit sneaky.
I mean, when I think about the fact that got written and produced in the late 90s, I can't even begin to understand what the reasoning for that was. Like a magical soap opera with witchy elements.
I don't think they knew what they were
daytime?
going for. I don't think they knew what they were going for because I think they were banking off that whole soap opera.
And I remember you and me specifically being so excited about it in our teenage years because our grandmas and our mom had soap operas they were obsessed with, right?
Oh,
so it was
Nana
Mom watched
loved
One Life to Live, and then Nana watched Days of Our Lives, and they would record them if they missed them. Like, it was that generation of like, you did not miss your stories. No matter
The
what, you did
stories,
not miss
yeah.
your stories.
I remember watching them with Nana when I was
And
like a wee lad, like 4 years
yes,
old,
and she
we were
taught
watching
public
it.
school for years and years and years. And so she would record it during the day while she was gone teaching, and then she would watch it at night. Like,
Oh,
and
Nana.
then you could fast forward through the
Love you,
commercials. Like, it
Nana.
was a whole thing. So I remember when NBC announced they were creating a new soap opera, me and you were like, oh, this is it. We get to be on it from the ground floor.
Oh, yeah.
We get to follow this from the moment it steps on television, and then we're like in on the lore till the day it goes off the air. And so
How
we
long was-
watched it from the moment it was on the air.
How long did it go on for?
It went on longer than I thought it would go for.
People just loved it. They were passionate about it.
It started in 99 and it ended in 2008. So it was almost 10 years.
Oh my God, it went on for a long
Yeah.
time. And you're right, her name is
really
Sheridan
did.
Crane.
I remember it because Jed has a friend named Sheridan. And when I met him, I was like, oh my God, I watched a soap
Sheridan.
opera. That was amazing.
People love
with a
hearing
rich
that.
lady named Sheridan Crane.
Anytime anyone has a unique name, they love hearing that. Have you ever seen this
Let
show?
me tell you.
There's somebody on that show that has your name. Probably
She was
spelled
with
different.
Princess Diana, and she was on the Titanic in a past life.
Do you know Princess Diana?
So you might also know Princess Diana. You may not realize it, but you do. Oh,
For those of you who have
loved it.
no idea what we're talking about, do yourself a favor and please, please, please just dedicate 5 minutes of your life to watch, because they came on every day, so the episodes were what, like 20
Yes.
something minutes. Just watch one episode.
No, they were an hour. They were
No
like
way.
soap operas at the old. Well, I mean, 40 minutes. They were hour blocks of time, though.
Oh yeah, with
Yes.
all the ads. Yeah, just do yourself a favor.
Isn't
Just watch.
crazy?
You don't have to know anything about it. Just pick a random episode, preferably first or second season, and just go in for the ride.
Every time I see a clip, like I said, I never pass it up because I watch it and I sit and think like adult people sat in a room and wrote this up. And then
For other adult people, like adult
recorded
like,
those
yes.
words. And then other adult people recorded them saying those words on camera and they put it out on TV.
We
And
actually
it is my favorite.
might someday for Patreon, because now we're doing Baywatch Nights, which is
Yes.
this we're doing, it's like episodic, so we just kind of walk you through, and again, your nights are never going to be the same because we talk about it in the episode. Baywatch Nights, the second season, went like this whole different route. They went paranormal, X-Files, because the first season of Baywatch Nights, Mitch, the lifeguard, was just a night detective. Random burglaries, sometimes
Run-of-the-mill crimes.
run-of-the-mill
Run-of-the-mill night crimes.
yeah. And then season 2, whoa, hold on to your fucking hats. Your nights will
Yikes.
never be the same. It gets crazy.
We've gotten a lot of feedback on TikTok and Instagram about those because people, number one, they're like, Baywatch Nights was a thing. Number two, I did not realize Baywatch Nights was supernatural. Or number three,
Had no idea.
They loved it. Like, truly was like, oh my gosh, I remember watching this as a kid and loving it. And I'm like, all of those three things are valid because we didn't know it existed. We didn't
no
know that
idea.
season 2 is supernatural. And we also love it now. We're obsessed with it. Some guy, though, did go, I had made a video and we were like obviously joking. And then he's like, oh, I love this show. And I was like, oh, we're obsessed with this show. And he's like, but I don't get why you're laughing. And I was like, because two things can be true at the same time. I can acknowledge that a
If you can-
lifeguard becoming a nighttime paranormal detective
Hunting
is
down
crazy
amphibian
talk.
women with
However,
methane gas.
I can also fucking love it. So the whole point of this was to say that from now on, every other episode of Baywatch Nights will be on Patreon. That will be what you get as a member, a weekly episode of Baywatch Nights. So here's the exciting part.
You sound really excited.
Okay.
All right.
let me see
All right,
this again.
fuckers. Here's the exciting part.
Okay.
You're still thinking about Baywatch Nights. You're still thinking
Here's
about
the thing.
Mitch. I get it.
Once I get Baywatch Nights on the brain, I just can't change track so quickly. But I
really
am
hard.
genuinely excited
We're both
to
very
say
excited.
that we are trying something new. So here's the surprise. We are going to cover nostalgic reality TV shows that we never got to watch the first time around because they were classy and on cable. So we are going to branch out a little bit, spread our little baby B-Watch rings, our B-Watch wings.
With a brand new podcast called
Oh, see?
I don't know what you were doing. You still got Mitch on the brain, so you're all tied up with B-Watch rings. No, we're so excited to announce that we are spreading our B-Watch wings. That's pretty hard to say. And starting a new reality podcast called Rewatch Does Reality, where we go back like Cadence said, and we're watching all the newest, hippest, coolest reality. Starting with one you guys probably don't know. It's called Laguna Beach.
All the cool kids are watching it.
It's modern, right? That's like still on the air, right?
Yeah, that's still totally happening, right?
Because like Cadence said, we never had cable. It was so fancy. What are we? Paris Hilton?
Yes.
Of course we didn't have cable. But I do remember it being like in the zeitgeist, and I just remember people talking about it. And we thought, let's watch it for the first time and bring you guys along. There's a lot to talk about.
We've already recorded a couple of episodes and we're already, I mean,
Oh,
if you
boy.
don't know what
Oh,
happens
boy.
between freaking Kristen and Elsie and Steven, you are
And Trey.
in
Morgan.
Trey, and Talon.
Morgan.
And Talon for that matter.
And the hype guy. The party hype
and
guy.
the hype.
And,
the party enthusiast.
What we're doing with this is we're actually kind of live action-ish watching it. So it's kind of like you're in the room with us. We're having a little sleepover, watching a little old reality and talking about it. And it's going to be really, really exciting. I'm happy to do it because Cadence and I are not reality show people, which may be surprising to a lot of people. So we're excited to see what all the hype is about.
Oh, yeah. We finally get to catch up on that whole cultural movement.
Finally, we
and
get to talk to people about what's going on.
late to the party,
Hello.
but it doesn't matter. At least we showed up, and I'm enthused
Showed up
about it.
very late.
It's going to be great. And I would say we showed up fashionably late. We showed up right on time for us.
Oh, you mean we showed up Kristen Cavallari late?
The only one wearing a white dress to the black and white party late? Yeah, that would be us.
The black and white party really sucked because I left with Trey early. Now Kristen's mad that the barbecue went off. Oh, I love it. I'm excited because we're recording today after this. This industry's talk. You guys probably don't want to know this. It's industry secret stuff. But we're recording after. And like I said, we're kind of live action watching it. So I'm excited to Is it sad that I'm excited to see what happened after the black and white party?
No, it's not. Absolutely no shame. We're all on the edge of our seats waiting to see the aftermath of the black and white party.
Come on. Elsie was just sitting on that glass balcony at the Beach Sandals Resort in Santa Barbara, and she was so lonely. I got to see what's going on next.
Oh, and the music, we talk about this, the original songs that are in the show are brilliant.
So good. And Morgan.
The fashion's
I'm coming back
brilliant.
for Morgan.
Oh, I will be
Morgan
there for Morgan.
And the tubs of chips and dip. Tons of chips and
much
dip.
chips and dip. So many chips and dip. That's how you know things are getting spicy, if you know what I mean. There's a lot of salsa.
No, but we're really excited.
So as of right now, yeah, we're going to be posting all the Baywatch Nights episodes exclusively on Patreon. Also on Patreon, we'll be doing early access to some new things that we're doing. So you'll get to listen to the episodes before anybody else. And then you'll get some surprise bonus episodes from time to time. So from now until the new season of movies starts, we're going to be posting all of the Laguna Beach episodes on our main feed. And then once our new season starts with our movie coverage, that will be in October, then we will move everything reality TV into a new podcast feed. I'm trying to say this. I'm trying to say this as clearly as possible.
I get it. Because we're between seasons, I always try to make in between, like B-Tween.
Yes.
Because we're in between seasons and we know how you guys just can't live a week without us, right? We are going to be, like Cadence said, releasing the Rewatched as Reality because that's going to be a new podcast, but we're going to be releasing the first of those episodes on the Rewatch podcast just to give you a little something to mull over until we release next season this October. And what are we doing next season for the actual Rewatch podcast?
Oh man, for the new movie season, we get messages from you guys all the time, which we love.
Love it.
And we get requests from you all the time, which we love.
Love it.
So we thought, why not make a whole season out of requests that people have asked for us to cover? So that's what we're going to do.
And it's exciting because we've never seen, I think we talked about it. We kind of had this little meeting, kind of did all the requests, put them down on a piece of paper, went through them. And I think a lot of these requests we've never actually seen. And some
They were almost all new to us.
Yeah.
They were almost all new to us. So it's going to be an exciting season because it's going to be mostly new to us. And it's going to be all the stuff you wanted us to cover. It's going to be a blast.
It's going to be a blast.
Also, as a side note, people requested some stuff that we will eventually cover. It just didn't fit this season, but it will go into another season. So don't feel sad
Oh,
if
yeah.
you requested
The
something and we
trendsetters.
don't cover it this time.
Yeah. Because
Yes.
you guys gave us so many ideas for so many other seasons. So this season we're doing listener picks. And so, like, a
Yes.
lot of the ones that we got as suggestions fit into their own category of like an entire season. And actually, I'm really excited for the season after this season.
It's going to be good. We got a couple good seasons coming up. But as of right now, just know that we wanted to give you a rundown for everything that was coming up and where things were sort of shifting a little bit. But we hope you are along for the ride for all of them, because even though we're branching out a little bit and spreading our wings, we do think it's going to be a fun adventure, and we're excited to do something a little bit new and different. If you decide to join our Patreon, it's $5 a month, and that's giving you 4 episodes a month, so 1 episode a week of Baywatch Nights. And then just for funsies, you'll get a couple of early access episodes and some surprise bonus episodes from time to time. And I think that's a pretty darn good deal. I am really struggling to speak
we're really
today.
good at this. No, it's really exciting.
And as always, I know we say this and we're trying to say it more and be better about it, but leaving a review helps so much. You don't have to write anything if you don't want to, but
We
give
always
us some
say this
stars.
at the very end.
Friendly reminder, if you leave us a review, it is really, really, really helpful. You don't have to write any words if you don't want to. Just go to Apple Podcasts, give us 5 stars. Go to Spotify, give us 5 stars.
Or give us 4. Or give us 3. You know what? Just give your honest opinion.
Here's what I'll say. If you think they're like 3 stars, text us personally. Say, I feel like you're worth 3 stars. And then I'll say, I will take that criticism into account. Don't give us 3 stars on Apple Podcasts, though, because then that brings down our whole average.
You know what? I'll give you my personal number. I'll give you my WhatsApp. I will take the criticism you have, but you're right. Don't fuck with our algorithm. Don't do that.
I will hear you. I will give you space. I will validate that feeling. Don't mess with our 5 stars, though. That's all
I'm sure there's
say.
a lot of people out there that want to give us 1 stars. No, never. Not 1 star.
Also, I just want to say this, too. We learned, so our podcast distributor was like, one of the features that they introduced was that you can send us a text so that your fans and listeners can get in touch with you, right?
We do not know how to respond.
We
Sorry,
were like,
guys.
that's very cool. We'll add that. So I started adding that automatically onto the show notes, right? So one day I'm checking and I got a text and some person was like, hey, does this work? And I went to go reply and I was like, oh, there's not a reply button.
Yeah, there's
no
reply. We've been getting a couple and I don't know where they're coming from. I guess the show notes?
Yes, because it's a link when you say, yes, we want to receive texts, you just click something and then it just adds it automatically to your show notes. So I learned the hard way when I was checking that there's not a reply.
At least one that we don't know of yet.
No, it's not. I did a bunch of. I did a deep dive.
Because we had talked about this before. We did get a couple, and we were really genuinely trying to figure out how to respond.
Yeah, so I did a deep dive. What it is it's for them to tell us something like, oh, hey, I loved this episode or whatever, and then you can pin it directly to the website so other people can see the reviews when they visit your podcast website. Okay, so that's what I did not know. That was my bad. So if you text us, it just has to be like a little shout out or something, and we can't reply directly to it. However, someone who did send us a text message did find me on Instagram because I was like, I don't know what to do about this. I feel so bad and I don't know. I can't get in touch with this person. I don't know who they are and I don't know how to tell them, like, I'm very sorry we can't text you back. But then they found us on Instagram and they were like, hey, did that thing work? And I'm like, oh, it was you.
Cool
that
feature.
Makes me feel
Cool
so much better. So I explained to them, I was like, I'm so sorry. When we signed up for this thing, we thought it was going to be like a fun text back and forth situation. It's a one-way situation.
We thought it was going to be like a WhatsApp, like a signal. We're just having conversations.
Thank you so much. And so anyway, just heads up. But thank you for reaching out in whatever ways that you have reached out. And thanks for listening to this little update about all of our new endeavors.
And we hope that if you need a little bit of Baywatch fix in your life, that you can enjoy some of the Baywatch Nights episodes. They're really fun. They're really goofy. I mean, it's a great show. And then if you have any interest at all in this hip new show called Laguna Beach, you should try to look out for Baywatch Does Reality.
We will be back soon. Bye.